Alright, I'm going to showcase it a little bit, but upon playing this game, you gain access, anytime you watch a cutscene that has the text at the bottom middle, and it's automatic, you can go to Event Theater and re-watch the cutscenes. You can change, some things are set, some things are not. Some cutscenes can be played whenever. Some are exclusive to day or night. There's a couple other settings you get in there eventually, but I'll show them off when you get them, or when I get them. Anyway, load game. I'm gonna cut this out because it might take a bit. Loading takes a while. Okay, only took a few minutes. Or a few seconds, rather. Anyway, playing as Uni. It does force you to use her role for a little bit, and that becomes important in, like, later. Because she plays slightly differently with combat. Can't pick up some of these materials because it's going to be a bit before I can come back to this region. Come here, Vol. Yep. So she is, she's the healer. And you're also in charge of dazing the enemy, so I just completely messed that one up.
Right, let's push on.
I should also go and check. I don't remember. No, not here. It's skills. No, is it skills? No, it's arts. I don't know if she has any other one that's a thing that gets put on the ground. Arguably, I might want to use Vortex instead of Myopic Screen, because I can't really do anything with Daze. Topple does enough. Yeah. Topple does enough, and I can't burst an enemy yet, so.
I've got it all covered, just you watch. Counting on you, lad.
Oh, it's it's an AoE attack. Well, it says AoE, but I thought it meant AoE as in the healing was AoE, not
Let's push on.
not the specific like skill itself. This part's going to be shorter than the last part, hopefully. Last part pushed into the gigabyte territory, and I don't want that. I don't want these parts all be like 1,000 megabytes. Yeah, I'll bite you.
Fine. Just don't be a clod.
Stay alert and alive.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks for the support.
I remember. There's a rule with how their arts regenerate that I've got to remember. Oh, she max rank? No. Noah Union lands are about to be max rank. Well, max rank for 10. So if you're playing as a character that's not Noah and you interact with a husk,
We can't leave it like this.
Noah will do his task. Getting into a fight with you as soon as I come out of this cutscene.
We'll be fine. Just don't be a clod.
Never a dull moment, eh?
Cowering.
I like her little, like, when she, when you put a thing down, she just puts her hand on her hip and gives a little head, like a little head nod.
Now's your chance.
Yeah, even like combat,
Too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Let's run something a bit meatier.
animations have so much personality in this game. Characters, accessories. Okay. Yeah. Boost the amount healed from healing arts by 11%. Wait, favored, excuse me? What? Oh, equipped by... Oh, never mind. I misread something. I believe... Yeah, if you're here, you can... Oh, can I not yet? Switch model info. Oh, zoom in. When can I... Huh. Never mind. I guess I don't get it for a bit. There's a way to have the game, like, automatically, Are you anything special? No, you're a quad wing. While it would be nice to fight a couple more enemies, I don't want this part to drag on. Because there's a couple more cutscenes that happen here. As well as a little bit before the cutscene, so... Also, where's the bonfire that I was at? Well, campfire, sorry. And, move my leg. No, where is it? Okay. Yeah, you have to do that. Okay, it's up ahead. Okay. There's skeeters. You just gonna attack once I get close, yeah.
Come here! I got something for you!
Cheers, you're a gem.
Right! Nothing. Enemy's broken away from me. That's the weak point.
Okay.
Come here!
Where's Noah?
Cheers, you're a gem.
There he is.
Enemy's broken away from me.
Okay. The group heal is not an attack, so it does not damage enemies.
Nothing going.
Eat it.
Extra! Overclock button.
Forget Noah.
Uppercut.
Uni hit.
I wish we could have avoided that. What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
What do you mean you wish you could have avoided that? I kind of went out of my way to fight them. A filling onion. Are onions known for being particularly filling? All I know is I abuse the ever-living heck out of green onions whenever I make nachos.
Are you alright, Noah?
I'm fine. I'm not sure how to feel, that's all.
Good fight you. What are you? You're Crabble, okay. I thought they had a weird name. Anyway, go to the camp. No, okay. You should always level up when you can. Oh, level up all, okay. There you go. Yeah, you should always level them up when you can.
I definitely feel stronger.
Not going to save because that's bad. That's bad to do in the middle of a recording.
Hey, the mud has dropped something.
Okay, so
We'll be out of the valley soon.
those guys' levels are yellow,
Sure, I will talk our way out of this with
meaning that with great difficulty you could take that creature down.
you itching to get wrecked.
There is a plan for yellow XP or like yellow level enemies later. I typically fight a couple of them later, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, and I'll probably stab it a few hundred times.
Riku's so sleepy. Could do with long soaking bath.
Oh, to be a carefree nop-on.
Just hold out a little longer. We'll be back soon. Oh! Look! Friendlies! Hey! It's me! Lance from... Cut it out! We're your friends here from Colony 9!
They're not listening, Lance.
The spark! recognize us! Noah, Noah?
We'll just have to fight back.
Fight back! You're crazy!
Just don't kill them.
Oh, is that all?
Easier said than done.
Wine later. It's time!
Oh boy. Give us attacker. Oh yeah, I'm Uni again. Don't know how I forgot. Oh. I was hearing a weird like buzzing noise. It's my tinnitus acting up. Oh, anyway. I mentioned it in the first part, I'll mention it again. The blue lines connecting an enemy to land or to a tank is, well, it means they're aggro to a tank. A red line connecting to a player that or a character that is not a tank, it means just that. It means they're targeting someone who's not a tank. Because tanks have more health and more defense, it's better to have them be targeted. Because they're less of a risk of dying.
Crap! What is going on? We're on the same side!
They keep coming, Noah!
And now the whole world will be your enemy. I wonder how your lives will turn out. I'll enjoy watching you.
The world, our enemy.
Huh? What was that?
If we get any closer to Colony 9, we're just going to end up getting surrounded. We've no choice. We're gonna have to head back!
How are they so good at finding us? What's going on here? Tyon!
That light. Is that?
What is it?
I'll explain later. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here.
Hey, look, an area tutorial for an area we've already been to. I guess this is the upper. Anyway. You are now controlling Mio. I get to introduce my favorite character. Not Mio, I hate Mio. Mio takes the defender role in her class as Zephyr. Defenders draw an enemy's aggro towards themselves to prevent their allies from being attacked. Guard and evasion arts to reduce the damage you take. Whenever you draw an enemy's attention to yourself, your talent art will flash blue. It fills up a lot. Actions which interfere with enemy attacks, like blocking, evading, or interrupting them with reactions, also count as roll actions, charging them a little bit. Actually, no, I think the game will actually introduce my favorite character. Even Senna's class. Senna! I like Senna, she's my favorite character in the game. Or at least one of. She's tied for like a couple characters. Favorite female character in this game by far. I absolutely love Senna. Her like personality is just fun to me.
Roger.
Like, look right there. Just full of energy. Was about to say Roger very loudly, but then realized it was a bad idea. If there was one word that could describe this game, it'd be personality. Okay. Oh no. One lone man. Guess they knew we'd come here. You're the ones that raided the colony. I ain't letting you get away. He's a pikeman. Oh, someone having real bad mood. I like Manana. But why? It's like nobody recognizes us. As of this moment, the point is moot. Clearly we ought to prioritize our physical safety. So in this tiny amount of time you get to see Tyon, Senna, and Mio, you get a clear glimpse of their personalities, and I like it. But, Senna, come on. You don't want to get slaughtered by your allies, do you? I don't get it at all. But we can't go back to Colony Gamma with things like this. Tyon, is there somewhere we can hide out? I suppose where we bade farewell to our new friends might do. Understood. Let's try to slow him down at most. Exactly my thoughts. And then she just starts crying. Doesn't want to hurt her friend, man.
I'll protect us all.
Aggro. Accumulating aggro will draw an enemy's attention towards you. Your strong attacks and healing arts will accumulate a lot of it. Keep that in mind. If an ally is under attack and at risk of becoming incapacitated, a good tactic is to accumulate aggro towards yourself so they can continue fighting. To show which of your characters are being attacked by enemies, a red or blue thread will connect the enemy to your character. The targeting line, when the character is an attacker or healer, the line is red. Unlike defenders, defense isn't their strong suit, so it's your cue to be careful. Blue line indicates as a defender they're targeting. Defenders specialize in taking damage and enemy attention, so they should do just fine in the situation. So high aggro means she gets aggro for the attack. Oh, classes from Kivas and Agnes recharge the arts in a different way. Kivasi classes arts gauge fill up over time. Agnians gain it by landing successful auto attacks. Noah's team belongs to Kivas, Mio's to Agnes. For Agnian classes, canceling auto attacks into arts will boost the recharge quicker. So right now, her skills are high aggro gives you aggro. Evade will just, if you take damage during that time, you dodge. Like if you dodge during that attack. And high aggro is just like back attack. It's just you do more damage if you have an enemy's aggro. I think it's specifically if you were targeting an enemy that has aggro to you. Nope. I don't necessarily want to fight that blue thing. These characters are also the same level as Noah's team when you swap over. Also,
Mimi, are you gonna be alright? Thanks, I'm okay. Bit weirded out, but fine.
you know, because she's an officer, she also sends them off. This is an Agni and she's sending off though. So we're gonna get points for a colony we're not a part of. Or, not that we're not a part of, just that we won't gain any benefit from.
Eyes over here! There's a fight!
She takes too long to attack.
Don't think this is the norm.
Yeah, she takes too long to recover from her attacks.
Shall we deal with this?
Yep, I'm just gonna run through. So no point getting mangled. Oh, here's where we're supposed to be. Okay. Of course I get interrupted literally like 3 seconds before I would have to be quiet anyways. Of course.
What?
You lot.
Poof, like magic.
Much as I love a friendly reunion, what exactly are we doing here?
Yeah, beats me. I'm starting to get antsy here.
What he said.
And how do you suppose we feel?
Tyan, don't be like this. Reel it in a little.
You guys, you want to survive? Live on? Hold the torch?
Good question.
What?
Guys, let's live. Let's survive.
What kind of pep talk is that? Of course we're gonna survive.
Well then, we know where to go. The city.
The sit. What are you even...
In the eyes of the world at large, we're outlaws now. We can't go back to the colony.
The soldiers. Their irises glowed blood red, just like his did.
Right. I remember.
This is just conjecture. But what if those soldiers are perceiving us as enemies?
Because of the red irises.
Correct.
But what's even up with the colony? Did that freak do that? How?
We don't know the method, but it's logical to think he did something.
That's exactly right. That's it. So instead of going off our separate ways, we stand a better chance if we all work together. Right?
I suppose I can't deny that.
If we are going to be running, we might as well have some kind of aim, right?
To interject here real quick, I like more subtle storytelling. Like, I love this stuff. Tie on here. You could tell he's a man of intelligence. You could tell that he values knowledge and intelligence over anything else. Even his own feelings. Yeah, Kevus is his enemy. He's bitter against them. You know, of course you get his backstory later, but he doesn't like Kevus. But Noah's like, hey, our best bet's to work together, right? That's how we can have the highest chance to live. You know, despite wanting to say no, he's like, factually, that's correct. So he throws his own feeling aside for his intelligence, what he values the most. He chucks his heart away for what he values. And I like that. Nice little bit of storytelling on him.
People on opposite sides, working together. Do you see?
You're saying we can survive that way?
Dude, what are we doing about the homecoming?
Lance, are you being serious?
Uh,
Come on, you have to understand. If you still want to go after all this, I won't stop you. But before you do, you'll have to kill our friends here. Is that even how our lives are supposed to go?
Another bit of storytelling there. You'll have to kill our friends. One, Lance isn't jumping at the idea, and two, Senna, the girl with fire hair. We haven't actually heard her name, but the one that I said I like, the one who's crying and all that, the one with the hammer. she jumped up into the defensive. Tyon, he readied himself a little bit, while Mio just sat there, almost in like a trusting, she's willing to hear them out, she agrees sort of tone, or like I don't know. That's the vibe I get from it. Again, beautiful game. I love it. I'm gonna sing this game's praises a whole bunch, so don't mind me.
Remember that ceremony? Long ago?
But after our homecoming, what's left?
Well, think of the praise they got, up there. Up on that shining platform.
To me, it was like a pillar of husks. Terrible altar, built upon countless lives. You want that as your legacy? You're really okay with that?
Well, what do you want me to do?
I can't answer that for you. I don't know everything. But we need answers. I say we go out and find them. I want to know, why were we entrusted with these powers? What did he mean by the real enemy?
So, the city.
Yeah,
What did he say? A land pierced by a great sword? Oh, right. That sword. You know, that massive one, way down south. Defeat the real enemy and restore the world to order. Well then, I guess you can count me in.
Mio?
I think I'd like to trust that man. Besides, how can we even fight anymore after all we've been through?
They're the enemy.
They were the enemy. Okay, I'm with Mimi on this one.
It may be to our advantage. I'll admit that, at least.
Oi, what's that look for? Don't just stare at me. It's creepy.
we're gonna need an answer soon.
Do I even have a choice?
Guess there's nothing for it.
Good. My name's Noah. Colony 9, Special Forces Unit. As you know, I'm an officer. These three, Lance, Uni, and Riku, are my long-term friends. Oh, and this is my passion. Someday I'd like to play my own melodies. Not just the same old music that I learned in training. Okay.
What is this? Feels like a surprise inspection or something.
It'll help in the long run.
Come on, man. Really?
I'm called Mio. I'm an officer in Colony Gamma's musical unit. I can do the 100 metri in 7 seconds. Pretty quick on my toes, I guess. You go, girl. And I keep a diary. I like writing down what happens. I never miss a single day.
Uni's the name. Special Forces Unit, Colony 9. We act as Noah's escort. Me and the boys, inseparable since we left the pod. My special move's Group Heal. It's great at healing my allies all at once. My hobby? Collecting fortune clovers, I guess.
And I'm Senna. I've been Mio's roomie, ever since I was posted to Colony Gamma. My special move... I'm just crazy strong, I guess. I don't look it, but I can lift far more than my own weight. My hobby is lifting.
Oh, there you go, Lance. Got a muscle buddy.
Well, I'm Tyon. I'm part of operations and planning in Colony Gamma's survey branch. For this mission, I was assigned as support for the Offseer.
And go on. Your special move?
I don't have a special move. What's the point? Why share details like that? I don't have hobbies.
Wow, colony dull.
Riku. In Colony 9, Riku was head of maintenance and crafting. And these are attendants of Riku. They at your disposal.
What's this attendance crap?
I'm Manana. Manana was cookie pont in Colony of Mio and others. Manana master of food. Stews, baked goods, fry-ups. Can even cook up a mean Gonzalez eyeball.
Eyeball.
I didn't realize both Agnes and Kevis assigned Nop onto their off-seer squads. Weird coincidence, huh?
Yeah, wouldn't have expected similarities there.
Come on.
My name's Lance. I'm from the same colony as Noah. I work as the unit's defense. My special move? You figure it out. Ugh. Do we have to do this rubbish?
Just bear with us. We can plan now that you've joined.
So you're acting like we're a team already? Ugh. Spark's alive. Fine then, I'm with you.
You totally sure?
What else do I do? Not like we've got much choice. So, what's our angle?
We have made some distance, but we're still in the colony's search zone. Luckily, we don't have any colonies south of here. And you?
We shouldn't have any colonies mobilized either. So we go south then.
Yeah. What are you doing there?
Well, our clothes are pretty filthy. Just wondered if there was anything to change into. Oh. Fashion and utility.
I need a change of clothes too. 'Cause these are, yeah.
Don't stop at clothes. Have a look around. Take anything that could come in useful. Is there anything we could use?
It's one of my favorite cutscenes. I'm going to talk to these characters here primarily because you don't get to talk to them again afterwards. This is like the only time. What's in store for us, do you think? Actually, scratch that. You're probably all in the... You're as in the dark as any of us. Talk to Mio. We should gather up anything that looks useful for the road ahead. Spark it all. Never rains, but it pours, eh? Riku? Proper hunting now. Noah, this is no time for tomfoolering. I love you, Riku. Senna? Doesn't look like there's much we can make use of here. That and, like... talking to Lance, like, his little idle, like, animation while he's talking is... You know, hand on his hip, he'll put his hand up as if he's expressing something, and then his hand goes down. I don't remember what Mio does. Mio does something similar, I think. Yeah, very, very, like, light, basic moves. And then Senna just does, like, a little dance. It's basic movement, but it's more than just hand on the hip. Which I like, it's interesting. Which is silly, because hers is like my least favorite hero quest. Oh, here's Vandham's corpse.
Are these his dog tags?
Guernica Vandham. I guess that's his name.
That's great.
Huh?
I kind of hated the idea of not even knowing who he was.
Right, yeah. Let's remember him as the man who gave us a goal and the ability to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the characters in this game have like a sort of theme they're running on. I can't express much of it now because that goes into major spoiler territories. The reason I say Senna's one of my favorite characters and why I'm probably gonna gush about her a lot is primarily because like Lance and Uni, Mio and Tyon, their themes are relatively heavy in the topic of like oh they're heavy topics. Senna's is a relatively heavy topic too, but it's played out much more lightheartedly than like Senna's or Uni's rather, and all, especially Uni's. Uni's is messed up. Tyon's is also pretty lighthearted for what it's meant to be. Manana looking for foodstuffs. Yours is probably a basic animation. Yep. No, he actually moves a bit more. We couldn't have foreseen that events would take this particular turn. Okay. Is this a cutscene, or... I thought I'd look for more stuff. This is another good cutscene.
These are all clothing containers.
Cooking ingredients here. Itchy to get at these.
There's one with equipment too. Not exactly equipped to match our setup. We'll just have to deal.
What's with the frown? Have they got nothing in your size?
Well, this fabric is awfully thin. It doesn't seem very reliable.
You can't expect luxury, can you? Bound to be better than nothing. Unless you're happy with what you have now?
No, I'll wear it. We all have to make sacrifices.
Ooh! You know, I might be able to rock this jacket.
Maybe I'll go for this one. I like the colours.
Not exactly the freshest threads, eh?
Maybe it's on the old side, but there's no tears. It'll be fine.
They've got lots of funny designs here, huh?
They sure do. Some of the stuff's like, how do you even put it on? Pretty easy to move in this. Score.
Oh, yeah? Are there any more of those?
Sorry, just this.
Oh, shoot.
What is it? Not gonna change?
Huh? Yeah, hang on. Still gotta, change my boots, I guess.
Your boots? You'll need a hand with those, yeah?
Wait, I can help.
What's booked them? They could have just changed here.
They went pretty far off, huh?
Ah.
Just gonna pause and interject here. I love the half of the cutscene. That always gets a smile out of me. Just, oh, your boots? Yeah, you'll need help with that. They just book it. that always gets a chuckle out of me. As well as, like, Santa's like, oh, shoot, when she doesn't get the jacket. And, oh, what's wrong? They don't have anything in your size? Oh, well, these aren't exactly the most reliable material. Just personality, man. This game reeks of it. Which, of course, it makes sense. You're not every character in the game is going to have this level of personality, or there's going to be gray spots and stuff like that. And I'll call them out when I get to them. but this game just reeks of personality and charm, and I love it. It's a big step up from 2. Xenoblade 2 it's fun, but it's very, like, it lacks personality in a lot more places than this one does.
Is that...
Yeah. My time left. Think about it. Wouldn't want to lose track of time and just run out. Today, it's exactly 3 months. 3 more months. And then I'll be gone from this world. I've thought about this a lot. About what I can achieve. What I'll leave behind. I've sent off so many who felt the same.
I see. So that's why you trusted that guy. You hope to live more.
I don't know. Doesn't matter. But you and me, just talking like this, I think that's kind of amazing. And if there really is hope, in that place that the man mentioned...
Is that what you'd want for a legacy?
Weird question.
Those who can leave their legacy, are they content at the end?
Huh?
And the ones left behind, can they really come to terms with that?
That's food for thought. Huh.
I think about it all the time. What we leave when we're gone. What that connection truly means.
Connection, eh? Heavy stuff.
Yeah. That's life, I guess.
Meanwhile, in the same place, literally 5 feet away from where they are, some tiny lady, almost like a kid or a teenager, loots the dead, and then just vanishes. Oh no! My lemon juicer! Oh no! Could have said something else. It's a lemon juicer. Or an apple core or something. I don't know. Will you save the game? Yeah, sure. Do I dare to keep... I'll keep going until I can play. No, I'll save afterwards.
Magnus and Kevis, working together as a team. Tyon seems a little dissatisfied. But at the time, his thinking was quite aligned with mine. Finding a path that lets us all live. I will make that my mission.
And this ends chapter 1, I believe. This ends the Ouroboros chapter. Or it might not. I might have to go a little bit further. But I think that's the end of the one chapter.
anything! For now, just run! Run with all the breath you have!
Noah, over here! We can go through here, and then we're out!
All right.
Oh no!
Sparks! We almost made it! I'm sorry. Huh?
If I'd been just a bit faster, I could have saved many more lives. Who are? I'm Ethel, from Colony 4.
Silvercoat Ethel! She pushed her colony all the way to rank silver, and in her 3rd term at that.
Some do call me that. However, a person's worth isn't in their color. It's here. Nice blade you've got.
Wow, tough guys, eh? It's a wild ride, this passage of fate. We got ourselves a nice little awakening.
You were all talk when you left here, but you've nothing to show for it, Dee.
Oh, spare me, P. After all, I did precisely what I was meant to do.
So, about that huge bet of yours, pray tell us who won.
A draw, I think. And with 2 whole colonies on the field. We should have sallied forth in the first place. The whole thing would have been done by tea time.
It was Jay who insisted on it. I thought that had already been communicated.
In that case, I believe it's my turn next.
I'm pretty sure you already had your kicks the other day when you wiped out Colony 8, no? Surely the turn is mine.
Honestly, you make more noise than the rabble at a feast.
Zed!
Even if you did stop its raging flow, it will soon burst through. All it takes is the slightest fissure.
And that is fate. I've told you before, haven't I? D.
The gang's all here again.
Kay, will you go?
If you say I go, I go.
Well then, let us see how far the flow brings them this time.
I've said it a couple times already, but sometimes foreshadowing is fairly obvious. And then sometimes it's not. This one's gonna pass a gigabyte as well. That's gonna upset me.
Guys, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, Tyon, morning!
Hey, did we wake you?
Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't gone and woken up the whole Forsaken Continent. So?
Oh, this. We reckon we might be able to do the same as what Noah and Mio did.
You reckoned? You mean that Ouroboros thing?
Yeah! How badass was that? We thought if we pulled it off, it'd raise our chances of survival a whole bunch.
And you think it's that easy?
Huh? I mean...
I don't mean to burst your bubble here, but don't you think maybe that power's meant only for them?
Yeah, but that Mobius guy, he did refer to us. I just thought...
You thought maybe you could transform as well? What makes you think it would be you two, anyway? Say it is possible. It could be me and Lance.
It's just... kind of a feeling.
Yeah, just a hunch, right? Something wrong?
Not at all. Then, I guess that leaves me with her. I envy you, I really do.
Ah, what are you moaning about now?
Let's drop it. I don't want us bickering this early. Especially not now we seem to be sharing a common destiny, we happy few.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're trying to get us all worked up.
Think whatever you want.
I think you might be on the mark, though.
Oh?
We were all there, every one of us, in the same situation.
Now, hold on.
The only difference was, I was set on protecting Mio, protecting all of you guys. And then I suddenly transformed.
That's it? That's all it took?
Yeah.
So you can take that form via a strong desire or emotion?
Possibly.
Probably too much to ask a Professor Grump here.
What, me?
Well, who do you think?
And you're any different?
What, me? As if I'm gonna join with you.
Uni.
Come on, though.
You're not going to manage this overnight. Not the way you all are right now. Even so, it can't hurt to have a little hope, can it?
I suppose there's logic in that.
With this little cutscene, it is going to shove me over 1 gigabyte of data. Oh no. Okay, everyone ready? Yeah. Tasty treats, check. I just took a quick look-see, and this equipment seems surprisingly quality. This equipment seems surprisingly quality. I don't 100% know if that works. Don't you think? Yeah, it looks that way. Yeah, this gear's kind of quality, and then she's got booty shorts, a tube top, and a bomber jacket. Yeah, you know, high quality. Lance over here wearing a jacket. This poor girl, a light breeze comes by and she'll be frozen to the bone. That city we're headed for looks like it'll be a long journey. I found us a route for heading south. Will that work for you? Notice, Canvas, the three on the right, their irises are on the right eye. Agnes is the irises on their left. When Mio and Uni were not Mio and Uni, when Mio and Noah were together in the Ouroboros form, whenever Noah talked, the right eye glue. Whenever Mio talked, which she didn't do much of, her left eye glue. And then when they both talked at the same time, both eyes glue. That's a nice little note I've just picked up recently. Thanks, Tyon. Hey, you've got some real handy data there. I guess we should head through the caves and toward Millock Meadows first, then. Chin up, guys. Let's get going. Okay. Hold left bumper or left trigger, and you can swap who you're playing as.
Come on, who else?
I'll handle this. Might as well, yeah?
You want me to lead?
I'll take point.
Yep, you can play as whoever you want. They do have different classes. Different classes, different skills. So it is important to be wary of how each character plays. I believe also... Do I have the ability to do it yet, or is it because I don't have a hero? Yeah, background lineup. You get more of them, but you can change how the characters are lined up. Right now we only get 2 of them, but you get more later. Anyway. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.